Alright, hey guys, this is Buckshot Ranu back with another one of my MTG deck techs. This is the deck I like to call my baby because I've had it since I first started, and straight green deck was the first thing I started with, and I've been modding it ever since for the past 2 years and like to continue. So, if you guys got any ideas, drop some comments, let me know. So let's get this rolling. So, to start off with, I've got 21 forests. Want to get some full-face Zendikar lands, and I'm working on it. And, for creatures, I have, I've got some elves, I got 2 Druid of Animas, which tap for red, green, or white. They're really in here just for the green. I've got a Well-Wisher, which I can tap, and I can gain 1 life for each elf in play. So, if an opponent's attacking me, I can always tap it, gain some extra life real quick. Got a Krosan Drover. Creature spells with mana cost 6 or more, converted. It costs 2 colorless less, which is very useful when you see what's coming up. Got a Priest of Titania, which is, tap, add a green mana to my mana pool for each elf in play. So if I am playing an opponent with elves, that is very useful. You can only use it as a mana source. I've got 4 Llanowar Elves, which, just useful anytime. Got 3 Scoop Mobs, which is the beginning of my upkeep. If I control 5 or more lands, I put 4+1/+1 counters on them. I would like to get 1 more if possible, so if you know anywhere I can get one, let me know. I got 2 Budoka Gardeners, which is I can tap him and I may put a land from my hand into play, and if I control 10 or more, flip them, and then I can put an XX green elemental creature token into play, where X is the number of lands I control. And then off creatures, I got It That Betrays, an 11/11 Annihilator 2. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent, I get control of it. And you'll see the use for the elves because, he's a 12 mana cost. I've got 3 Leatherback Balos, just some 4/5s, which are quick, good defenders. I've got Terror Stomper, another expensive card, 8 drop, 8/8 trample, can't be countered. I've got Omnath, Locus of Mana, and I love this card. It's helped me quite a few times. Actually made one of my friends sacrifice the game. He quit on turn 3. So green mana doesn't empty from my mana pool as steps, and phases end. And he gets +1/+1 for each green mana in my mana pool. And I've got 3 Liege of the Tangles. Yeah, 3. I'm thinking about a 4th one. I don't know yet. There's an 8/8 trample. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I may choose any number of target lands I control, put an Awakening counter on them, and they're 8/8s as long as they have that counter, and they're still lands. Got a Chancellor of the Tangled. 7 drop, 6/7 to Vigilance Reach. Come on, focus. If it's in my opening hand, I may reveal it. And if I do, add a forest to my mana pool, so it's an extra mana on turn 1. Got Artisan to Kozilek, another expensive one, 9 drop. If I hard cast it from my hand, pay the 9, I can return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield, and it's a 10/9 Annihilator 2. Got Pathrazer Vulamog, an 11 drop. I want to get some more Eldrazi's for this deck. 9/9 Annihilator 3. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. I got Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. This is my child. An 8 drop, 7/6 trample. Whenever I tap a land for mana, adds another mana. Whenever my opponent's tap land, stays tapped during their next untap step. I got an Artisan of Kozilek. It's a 9 drop, got another one. And for my artifacts, I have a Quicksilver Amulet, which is tap 4. Put a creature from my hand onto the battlefield. And I've got Horn of Greed. Got 2 of those Quicksilver Amulets. And I got Horn of Greed. Whenever a player plays a land, that player draws a card. If you guys know anywhere I can get some more of these, please let me know, because I would like to get maybe at least 2 more, maybe a 4th one for the sideboard. These are so useful with all these big creatures as you see, and if I can just play lands and pop them out, I can just play a lot of stuff in one turn, because I did it to a friend yesterday and it blew my mind. It's the first time it ever happened. And for spells, I got Gigantoform, expensive. If you pay the kicker, it's 9 altogether. Enchanted creatures and 8/8 trample. And whenever it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, you may search your library for another card named Gigantoform and put it into play. It's crazy. Got Lurking Predators, 6 drop enchantment. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, I put it at the bottom of my library. Got 3 Harrows, tap 3, play it, sacrifice one of the tapped lands. It's so useful because I don't have to do an untapped one. And I can search my library for 2 lands, put them on the battlefield. Which I can play more stuff too. I've done it before. Rites of Flourishing, I like to get my hand on some more of these. beginning of each player's draw step, they draw an additional card. Each player may play an additional land too. Then I've got Pack Hunt. Search my library for up to 3 copies of target creature, reveal them, and put it into your hand and shuffle your library. Like I said, guys, there's my deck I like to call my baby. I've had it for 2 years, so if you guys get any ideas or you know where I can get a couple of those cards I asked about, let me know. Drop some comments. Thanks for watching.